What's going on? Rob Fish here, Bikebandit.com, with Mike from Cardo, Scala rider, and he is going to bring us up to speed on the brand new PackTalk system. Welcome back. Thanks always for joining us, Mike. Great to see you again.
Good to see you again as well.
Thanks for coming on down. So the last time Mike was here in the house, we did a couple of the other offerings from Cardo Scala rider. We did the Q1, the Q3, the G9X. Yep. PackTalk takes it to an absolutely stratospheric level when it comes to technology and capacity. The beauty is the fraternity, the camaraderie of our community. And it's gone so far beyond just street riding, dirt riding, adventure riding, ATV, UTV, side-by-side, snow-mo. The features that you're going to hear from Mike on this, they're absolutely so impressive. It's crazy. But again, dude, this is your baby, so I'm going to let you have it.
Yeah, sounds good. And before we go into the actual, the features that are, part of this thing, I want to cover two things that have changed on a physical level of it. One is the mount itself. Traditionally, you've got an audio kit that mounts up, you screw down the thing, but you've got a little bit of meat hanging down below the helmet line. With this new approach, it's a spring-based audio kit. You shove it up inside, it still pinches onto the helmet. If you can't shove it up, there's an adhesive alternative, but the end result is the same for both. You end up with a mount that's flush, almost flush with the bottom of the helmet. So you don't feel it when you're turning your head. It's a subtle little change, but it's one of the things that I noticed instantly when I first started riding with it is it's nice to not have that little bit of hang down below. So that's one cool thing physically. The second is the user interface of the module itself. We've added this unique roller wheel. It's great for volume adjustment. You can mute the system that way as well. You can also access a feature menu from clicking it. There's also a pressure plate here. There's 3 buttons on it. You put your hand up there, and it doesn't matter if you have the thickest glove out there. As soon as you put your hand up there, you can, move it forward in a pressure, move it up, move it down. You're still looking for a click, but it's just very easy to navigate. One of the ways you can navigate it physically, you can still talk to it like we introduced with the G9 and G9X series, yep. But now you can also control it with the mobile app called the Cardo Smart Set app, available for Q1, Q3, G9X, and of course PackTalk. That's a whole other story. We can cover that another time. Now, when it comes to PackTalk itself, it's still a Bluetooth communicator. In Bluetooth mode, you've got the addition of Cardo Gateway, which allows you to now pair with other headsets that Cardo doesn't make. There's always been the ability to pair with other Cardo headsets, but now you can pair with, if you've got brand X, I can still take my unit, pair with you, we can go down the road and not have to worry that we have the same manufacturer. Right. That's in Bluetooth mode. Now, the biggest thing about PackTalk is DMC mode. And to switch it over to that, by the way, you just hold these buttons up, the LED will turn green. That lets you know, hey, this thing is in DMC mode now. Now, what is DMC? DMC stands for Dynamic Meshwork Communication. It resides right now only in the PackTalk piece. But the end result, really, I look at it as communication the way it always should have been and always should be. DMC allows up to 10 riders, 10 headsets, regardless of what you're doing, snow, dirt, street, whatever, to be part of a pack. And unlike traditional Bluetooth headsets where you're kind of daisy-chained along, DMC, once you're part of a pack, you're part of that pack. Riders 2, 3, and 4 could take off and check out a trail, or they could stop for fuel, and it doesn't affect anybody else part of that pack. Right. So up to 10 riders, up to 3 miles when you've got that many people. But say that group splits to 5 and 5. These 5 can still talk amongst each other. These 5 can still talk amongst each other. Once they get within range again, it self-heals. There's no beeps. There's no delay. It's a pretty amazing technology, the DMC. Does that part make sense on the DMC thing?
Absolutely. And just to kind of paint it in a different analogy, let's just take, holiday lights, right? So let's say you have 10 holiday lights, and if you, in the old way, used to pull out bulb 3, and the whole chain would go out. That's it. So riders 1 and 2 then would be connected, and riders 4 through 10 would be connected. Now it's 3 can go over there. Everybody's still connected. When 3 is done feeding a cactus or fueling the bike or whatever it is, and joins the pack, it automatically self-heals. There's no buttons to push or anything. It's just, boop, number 3. Part of the group again. And again, that whole 5 and 5, you guys could split up and go around a mountain 2 different ways, get to the other side of the mountain, now you're a group of 10 again. Not a group, a pack.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good analogy. The old traditional holiday lights, you pull one out, the whole thing goes dead. That's kind of like your inherent Bluetooth systems where it's a daisy chain and you're reliant upon the proximity versus the holiday lights where you pull one out, yet they all still remain lit. That's a great way to paint the picture of DMC versus Bluetooth. When you're amongst other PackTalks, you definitely want to use DMC because it's truly amazing. It works really well.
And you got a couple different microphone setups on this.
Yeah, we still are going to use the wired microphone ability as well as the hybrid boom mic ability. Very easy to switch them out if you need to. Okay. You still can plug in whatever speakers you want to use. It comes with our stock 32 millimeter speakers. We still offer the accessory 40 millimeter speaker kit. And one other feature actually that I almost forgot, parallel audio streaming. This is a cool thing. Doesn't matter what mode you're in, Bluetooth mode or DMC mode. If I'm listening to the built-in FM radio and say you're listening to music from your phone, we can both be listening to the music while talking to each other, and that's a really cool thing. I'm hearing my music in the background of you, and if I'm in DMC mode, I can hear everybody. I'm only, and I'm hearing my music in the background. It's really powerful. And you can do, it's available in a single, a double. Single is $329, double's $579.
Worth every penny. I run it on my own personal helmet.
That is true.
It's good stuff. Well, hey, man, thanks again for swinging by.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Now you guys are up to speed. Thanks again for watching and joining us.